and I heard a crash, like glass breaking. It could have been a glass, just a plain glass. I didn't sound like a window. I didn't know what a window sounded like when it broke. Anyway, I heard this crash, and I said, "Oh, the cat must have jumped on the table and knocked the glass off." So I turned the light on, and there the cat was laying beside of me sleeping, and the dog. And I said, "Oh, something's in my house." So I just peeked out. I went walking, no flashlight, no light or nothing was on, just the light in my bedroom. And I walked down the hall, and I got to the end of the hall, and I see this big black thing in the kitchen with hair on it, fur. And I think, oh shit. What do I do? What do I do? Where's my gun? Well, yes, my 30-06 is in next to the bear. And then, where's my pistol? Oh, it's in one of my suitcases. I don't know which one. Oh, where's my suitcase? In the kitchen, in the living room. So I said, well, now what? 911. So
That's
I grabbed
brilliant.
the phone. I had the phone in the bedroom. Hardly ever have it in there, but I did. So I dialed 111, and then she said, "Mrs. Woodman, are you okay?" And I said, "No, my name's Ida Younger." She called me Mrs. Woodman because
That's what comes up on the. That's what comes up on the
I
phone.
didn't know this, And she said, "What is your name? How do you spell it?" And I said, "Lady, I have a bear in my kitchen."
How do you
And
spell
she
it?
said, "What's your address?" Well, I don't know what my address is there. County Road, right across the Morrison Creek, right across from the Bible camp.
There you go.
How do you spell Morrison Creek?
Oh my
I said, I don't have the slightest idea, but there's a damn bear in my kitchen.
Oh my
And
God.
she said, "There's a what in your kitchen?" I said, B-A-R, bear. And she said, "What are you doing right now?" And I said, "Talking to you, but not very good." She said, "Well, calm down." I said, "I'm not nervous, you are." And I said, "There's a bear in my kitchen, lady." I screamed it at her, and she said, "Don't hang up, don't hang up." And I said, "I'm going to hang up. I'm going to call a neighbor because you're never going to let me tell you what's in my kitchen." There's a bear. So I hung up. Well, she called me right back. But I dialed Bob,
Mhm.
but they didn't hear me. So I called Tony. He said, I got Tony's wife, and he said, "We'll be right over." So I hung up real quick, then the phone rang. And she said, "Don't hang up." She said, "Mrs. Whitman, don't hang up." I said, "My name is Ida Younger." Common spelling. And I said, "There's a bear in my kitchen." And what'll I do? She said, "Well, lock yourself in the bedroom." I said, "I don't even have a doorknob on my door. How am I going to lock the door?" The doorknob broke off in my hand when I opened the door. I was so nervous. I must have pulled it loose or something. It was just laying on the floor. Well, anyway, she said, "Don't hang up." And I said, "Would you please call Bob Tripp?" I didn't have his number. It's in there on the kitchen on the refrigerator. I didn't want to go and disturb the bear. And all this time I'm hearing this crash, bang, boom. He knocked chairs over. He was in this little kitchen area knocking chairs over. And I'm going, I said, "I have a pistol, but I can't find it, but it's here somewhere." And I'm looking for the pistol, and it's in the other room there in the bedroom. I finally found it. So she said, "Hang up. The game warden's trying to call you." So I hung up, and the phone rang again, and
It was Libby.
Libby. She said, I said, Libby, I have a pistol. She said, where's your gun? And I said, it's in the kitchen with the bear. She said, a good place for it. And I said, I have a pistol, Libby, with 5 or 6 shots. And she said, I think that'd just piss him off.
I wouldn't do
she
that
said,
either.
I don't think I'd shoot him in the house. But she said, 1 shot's not going to kill it. 3 shots might if you hit it in the right place.
You're a
But
pretty
she
good
said-
shot, but that'd be a tough
And
kill.
I said, well, I just see lights coming in. I called Tony and I said, Tony is just coming over. And she said, all right. She said, I'll be there as soon as I can. I sent the sheriff. The sheriff's closer. I guess he comes from Oak Creek. I don't know.
He was probably on patrol.
Oh, well, anyway, he got there. But he said, I can't shoot the bear till Libby gets here. Well, in the meantime, the bear's in my kitchen. But when the guy comes in, he pulls his car right in where the light is because he can see the window broken.
Uh-huh.
And the bear goes out.
Oh, really?
And he's in the pickup, but he couldn't get his gun out.
Right, they're all locked up.
And I don't know, he said he chased it down the end of but it's dark out there. And I didn't have a back porch light.
So it went around the back.
Yeah, so he went around the back and up in there. And Tony saw him a couple times, but he said, I'd have just got a glimpse of him.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't want to shoot him. So he comes in and then the sheriff gets there. He says, I can't shoot him until Libby gets here. And he said, I'm not even going to look for him because I can't shoot him. So he looks and the windows broke out. Nothing happened, I guess.
And then Libby showed up.
And then Libby showed up with her husband.
Her husband.
Her husband's a real good friend of mine.
He's
Oh, really?
a super good marksman.
I taught him how to shoot in 1973.
Nice.
And he and I were very good friends. And he's a really, really a nice guy.
Libby's great, too.
And she cleaned that mess up herself. She got a broom and she swept all that glass up, cleaned the floor, and I couldn't find a tiny piece of glass the next day. She did a great job. She really did.
That's awesome.
And then they go over to George's trailer, and there's that big table. It's wood.
Yeah, huge.
It took 4 guys to carry it. They put it up against the window and put a ladder there and braced it. And she said, this will keep him out till morning, and then I'll come back and put boards up at the window. So by this time it's 3 o'clock. This happened at midnight. 3 o'clock, Tony and her talked, and everybody talked, and they all left. 3 o'clock, and I went back to bed, and I said, well, I can't sleep, so I might as well read. So I got my book and read. I read 2 pages, and I heard Christ. Oh my God! So I just picked up the phone and dialed Tony, and he said, "Is he back?" I said, "Yeah, I heard a crash." I said, I peeked down the hall and I saw that table go flying through the air. And he said, I'll be right over. So he did not get in the house the second time.
He didn't.
But I thought he did. And Tony thought he did. And he said, are you sure he's not in the back bedroom? So then we had a ball. We all took flashlights and would look underneath beds and over beds. And no bear. We decided the bear was not in the house, so he must not got in the second time. He must have saw Tony's lights, because Tony was there within 5 minutes. Maybe
But he had moved that table already.
He had swung that table, and he took the ladder and knocked it clear up to Dino's.
Yeah.
And he took that table one swat and just pushed it clear out of the way. Clear out of it. So much for the...
When did they send you home?
Right after that.
Well, right after that, because Tony said, I don't want you here tonight. He said, I'm going to stay out here in the pickup, me and his nephew, because my nephew wanted to kill the bear. She had gave them permission to kill the bear.
Mm-hmm.
if he comes back, because she says he'll keep coming back
Yep.
till I catch him. So Tony had already told me. He said, I want you to go home. I'll help you pack up and everything. And
So did you drive all the way home at 3 o'clock in the morning?
No, I didn't. I tried to go, but I slept because he sat out there in the car till 5,
Okay.
and I slept till about 7. And then I called Tony, and he said I was there till 5, and he didn't come back. So he said, I want you to go home. And he come back over, and he said, I want you to go home because I don't want you to stay here. And he said, I called Libby, and she thinks you ought to go home. So Libby called me and said, no, I think you should.
Yeah, I think you should too. So then they trapped it.
They trapped it the next day. She called me on Grand Junction. She said, we got the bear. She said, I have to destroy it.
Yeah.
I said, don't kill it. She said, I have to.
Yeah, because once it knows how to break in a house, it knows how to break in a house. It could come to this screen door and just push it in.
Yeah, well, he tried all my windows when he came back and got caught in the trap because he tore those windows. Tony and I checked that morning to check all the screens. And there wasn't any more screens because I said if I take one, I might as well take all of them. It's a couple, that's was broken not from the bear. But we checked them all and they were all good. And then when I went back, she said the bear was caught and trapped and gone. I could come back. There's two screens that's completely, you can see the claw marks.
Uh-huh.
So he tried to get in that side window.
So you took the screen down to have it repaired?
I took it down to Grand Junction.
Oh! Well,
The
yeah.
glass on the screen.
What? And they charge you $50 for the screen or $50 for the screen and the glass?
$50 for the screen and the glass.
Okay. That's
But the screen was, I don't know how much the screen was. But I thought it was a lot.
I thought somebody came up and did it for you.
No. I took him to Grand Junction.
Okay.
I took him to a screen and glass place where
Right.
they do both. And they did a good job, but I've got 4 more screens to take back down, but 2 of them's got bear marks on them.
Well, if you can wait till spring, I'll fix them for you.
I don't know why we're going to put boards over them,
Yeah.
so they don't need screens, and the windows are all broke. All right. But next year, God willing, and I'm still alive, I'd like to get all those windows and put them back in the way they're supposed to be. I've got windows all over the house there that, some of them are not in. And
You got storm windows for the outside. Yeah.
So I want to get those fixed up. But
That's a doable thing.
I
You
only...
don't want to put them in for the summer, though, because it'll be hotter than Hades in the house.
Yeah, I know. Libby said I had, I must have had some food out. And I said, Libby, the only thing I have on the table was a fruit bowl with 5 bananas in it. And I had 1 peach, but we never did find the seed. Must have ate the seed because the peach was gone, but usually they don't eat the peach seed. But we never could find it.
Yeah, it's not anything
And,
different than it's ever been.
I took out a loaf of bread out of the freezer, and we found the wrapper, but there wasn't 1 crumb left anywhere except on the floor. Then the paper was on the floor. So he ate the whole loaf of bread. She said he is hungry.
There's all kinds of food in the mountains right now. There's roses.
Well, there's not berries. There's no berries this year.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing
Libby
that
said
story.
There's no berries.
Really? There's a
Yeah.
lot